Everybody on Zoom, we're just giving everybody in the office a few more minutes. So, welcome. I will. Debbie was making her rounds. I'm a timely person. Appreciate it. Well, good. Well, Madison's brother had an emergency, a medical emergency, so she's actually driving back right now. So she just asked if somebody would step in. So you have to deal with me for just this week, but Madison will be back. Her fun energy. And so one thing that I love to start with is an icebreaker. And because we have a few stragglers coming in, let's do, I'll do that in just a minute. Let's start with celebrations. I want to do 2 celebrations in business and 2 that are totally unrelated to business. So if everybody, Katie, are you running Zoom, like the chat rooms and stuff? Yeah. If you can't hear or if you want to share, just unmute and share. Katie's going to be helping, so she'll watch the comments as well. But anybody have a celebration they want to share? Just pull up the chat box.
Yeah, William got 2 listings.
Yeah. Nice. 2 listings. Today or this week, did you say?
Monday.
Nice. Which is only Wednesday, so that's impressive either way.
1 more to go.
Love it.
2 down, 1 to go.
Yep. 3 a week.
Hey, more celebrations. Okay, we're going to stay here. Somebody come up with a celebration.
You have to unmute.
Yeah, unmute.
All right, Robin's going.
Okay, Robin.
Yeah, I just got 2 practically impossible deals under contract, and we only had to go 127,000 over asking.
Oh my God, that's crazy. Good job.
2 happy customers.
Congratulations. Wow, good job. That's great work on your part. Very nice. Okay, 2 non-business related celebrations.
My oldest graduates high school in 2 weeks.
Oh, congratulations.
And
Your first baby.
I know, she got nice flowers from the office yesterday.
Aww.
I was very, very happy and touched, so thank you, office.
Very sweet. Very nice. Good, good. Anybody else? Celebrations that are non-business? I'm going to stand to the side this whole time because look at it, my back on that is not cute. I'm just going to play it right here. Okay, okay, go ahead.
I'm going to see my dad in Seattle over my birthday, which is going to be on the 24th, and I'm alive this year, which was tricky. So there you go.
Good. Exciting. Very nice. Very nice. Well, good, good. So we, okay, we've got more.
She has her hand up.
Oh,
Well, she did.
who else had a celebration? Sorry. We'll celebrate all day. Okay. Okay. Okay, so those on Zoom, you're going to observe for just a split second. Everybody in the room, we're going to have to be kind of strategic about this. I want 2 rows lined up. Look, we need to be close enough to hear each other. Use this like alley right here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Hang on.
15. So do 2 rows of 8 will be okay. If you end up with a third, we're gonna have partners. So everybody stand up, use this right here, this area, and stand face to face with one person. I gotta stand outside.
Sure, let's go.
Okay.
Oh, well, there we go.
Okay. It doesn't, we're gonna move partners, so it doesn't matter who your partner is. You want to come up here? We need more people.
Gotta go forward doing this way.
Yeah, there we go.
So,
We are out of
that's why it's right here.
You
Right here.
right here.
Yeah, it's okay. It's like being back in elementary school when they're like arms length apart. Find your partner. Here, we're doing speed dating.
All right.
Nice you all come back here. Or wait, actually, you want to go stand in front? I don't know.
You two come over and stand
There we go.
in a line.
Start in age. It's not gonna work.
There's stories about this.
Okay, does somebody Henry here. Okay, everybody has somebody across, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna ask a question. You'll both answer it to each other. The outer row, you're gonna stay in place. This row closest to me, you're gonna shift one spot. Henry, you will then go to that spot, okay? We're gonna do 5 questions like that, okay?
Right.
So I'll ask a question, both answer. Outer row, stay put. Inner row, rotate one spot to your right. Okay? Okay. First question. Where did you grow up? And you're just talking amongst each other. So. Okay, inner row, shift one spot to your right. Okay, next question. What topic are you most knowledgeable about outside of real estate? Wow. Go ahead.
Honey, can you throw me down my headphones on the That's good.
Okay. I get that. Her line closest to me on the right. All right. What was the last book you read? The last book you read. What is the last book you just read? Okay, shift one to the right.
You didn't ask a question yet.
I did. What was the last book you read?
Oh.
Chatty Cathy's over here. Okay, shift. Fourth question.
Yep, be quiet to hear it.
Yeah, you ready? Do you prefer to be indoors or outdoors, and why?
Outdoors.
What do you think?
I'm a Actually, they would have outdoor
Hey, last shift. Miss Carol, you're
I saw you last week. You did a great job.
all right, last question. This one could be dangerous. What is your favorite drink?
That's easy.
What is it?
Old fashioned.
Amazing. Oh my God, it was so I've never had a great salad.
Okay, guys, go ahead and go back to your seat. We'll wrap up. That's just in Zoom. We're going to bring you back in. Hold on 1 second.
Can I go back to my first one?
Okay. Let me give you a thumbs up. Can you hear okay?
Say all 5 things about it.
I'm loud.
This high eye stuff.
Robin, can you hear me?
That's a lot of work. Yeah, that's a lot of work.
Okay, so to wrap that exercise up, it's dual purpose. One, Zoom, we want you to come in so we can enjoy this. But you just got to know a little bit more about your agents in the office. Raise your hand if you could share with me 3 things you remember just learning.
What?
3 things that you just learned about other people. Can you remember 3? Who can remember 4? Who can remember all 5 answers you were just given? Okay, Brooksy, share with us what you learned.
Oh my gosh. Okay, Hannah is from a little suburb outside of Georgia.
Awesome.
Henry probably knows the most about cars.
That's why Hudson loves it.
Jamie's most recent book that she read and loved is called The Third Door.
Very nice.
Katie would rather spend time outside than inside.
Okay.
And at the next office, we're going to be finding a rooftop
Patio. There you go.
And Carol loves wine.
Very nice. Very nice. Good job. How do you help yourself remember?
Well, I think like the key is engaging in true listening to start with.
Awesome.
Because I think a lot of times we hear things and it goes in one ear and out the other. And yeah, so just really taking the time and being present in that moment and listening.
Yeah, absolutely. And those of you that she remembered your response, what does that make you feel?
Like she was listening.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And in the business we're in, you guys, that is so crucial. Even if you're brand new, they're never going to ask you, how well do you know the contract? They're going to sense from you, do you care? Did you listen? Was there something we connected on? And those questions are how we delve into that relationship. We're in a relationship business. I've always said I've never sold anything. If I'm selling, I'm doing it wrong. Okay, so it is a really fun exercise. And like I said to you guys on Zoom, come in next week. It's so fun to interact and get to know each other, and also really think about that with our clients, because that's honestly one of my favorite parts too, is learning about them. Sorry, my back to you. Learning about them and really starting to put pieces together within that. So, all right. Thank you for indulging in my icebreaker. So those of you that weren't here, Madison is on her way back from a family emergency, so that's why I'm seeing it up here. We went a little bit out of order, but to bounce back into order, just gratitude from anybody real quick, just any appreciation for something that's gone on in the office or someone that's helped you, or and on Zoom too, feel free to chime in. Yes.
I want to say thanks. Every single person that I meet, you guys are really welcoming and nice. So
Good. And share with us your name, so everybody.
That's right. I'm Nick Rizzi. I just started Monday.
Awesome. Very charismatic personality, very social.
I'm grateful for Brooksy because we're putting together a how to read a title commitment class today at noon if you'd like to come and earn free 2C credits. But she totally stepped in and helped it, made it happen, and so I just appreciate you. And thank you for letting the new team members come as well. I appreciate you, Debbie.
Hey, we can pivot.
We did pivot. Yeah.
You are the masters of pivoting.
Amen in this business.
I have a quick one, and it's just very little. This morning when I came in, I forgot something in my car, and Debbie said, "Do you want me to take your things to your office for you?"
No.
And she did. I'm like, "Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that." And it was something so little, but it really did set the tone for the day, and it made me feel welcome, and I just appreciate that. Little things make a difference.
Thank you. Thank you. That is awesome. Thank you for sharing. All right, Mr. Henry, do you want to do your mortgage minute real quick?
Sure. Well, thank you everyone for my mortgage minute. Hopefully you saw the mortgage minute that I put out. I'm going to try to do those on video for everyone so that you can see those in case you don't get to catch this meeting. So last week I talked a little bit about some of the new down payment assistance programs that would give your borrowers more liquid assets. One of the things that we are seeing right now in the market that's been working is 15-day closes. So if you are, submitting bids for your borrowers, 15-day closes, regardless of what lender you're utilizing, I would talk to your lender and ask them if they can do that, because I think the last 3 that I got were based on 15-day closes. So that's kind of what I'm seeing out there in the market. So I'm trying to give you some, I guess, on the ground information for you and your clients. The other big thing that, I like to stress right now is rates are still low. They came back down a full quarter point. And so
What
right
are they
now,
right now? Sorry.
What's that?
What are they right now?
Their rates is the index and the margin, you add them together.
Well, I know that.
Never a straight answer.
Is that what you wanted? Oh, you want what they act? Okay.
The real
So rates are anywhere between 2.99 to 3.25, 30-year fix with a minimum of 5% down. Okay. And again, you could ask Robin this question. She may have a different answer. So, you might want to ask her that also. But across the board right now, there's 2 organizations, Freddie Mac and FHFA. They put out the actual national average, and right now it's 3%. So that's a good number that you can go with. Technically, and for legal purposes, this is being recorded. I can't give interest rates out without giving an APR, and any rates that you get from me is going to be based on your situation. All right, there's my
It's like a recording.
But hey, I'm going to be here every day, probably for the next month or so. So please feel free to stop in. I'm usually here at 8 a.m. I usually leave around 3 or 4 o'clock to go to my other office. But please feel free to stop in. If my door is closed, it doesn't mean that you can't come in. Just please knock. It means I'm probably on the phone. That's all. Thanks so much.
All right. Is Jamie?
I'm doing the update for Red Day.
Perfect. Roxy is going to give us an update for Red Day.
I got my notes from Jamie. So tomorrow's Red Day, guys. We'll be here collecting donations from 9 a.m. to 2. And then wear your Red Day t-shirt. Bring sunscreen, water, chairs, stuff like that. We'll not be buying them for you. But we can always share. And then thank you to Henry for sponsoring lunch. And then Jamie just wanted me to remind you guys, if you're doing drop-offs at the school, please do not drive like a maniac in the parking lot. That would be much appreciated. And then we're doing happy hour at Rock Bottom right after.
Yeah, I guess.
Questions about Red Day? We would love to see you there. The entire Keller Williams tries to take tomorrow as Red Day off to give back to their community. So put a pause on your business for 6 hours and let's give back a bit.
And you're still taking donations. There's a few people that said, I'll give $100, I'll give $100, I'll give it, and we don't have your check yet. So either go up and Venmo it into the KW Cares account and label it Red Day, so we've got it. Because tomorrow, whatever's brought in will be spent on food or playground equipment.
Yep. So you guys, Field Elementary is the school that we're partnering with. They have over 75% of their kids on free and reduced lunch. So it's a high need school in this area. We're restocking their food pantry for the kiddos to have food when they go home on the weekends, for setting them up for success this summer. Because when you're on free and reduced lunch, you get usually breakfast and lunch, if not dinner as well, provided for you at the school. So during the weekends and on summers, they don't have that safety net of for sure meal. So let's help them fill that gap, and then let's enrich their recesses and things with playground equipment.
And it's not over today just because tomorrow is Red Day. I'll be the first to tell you, Taylor and I have it set up from this afternoon through tomorrow afternoon. Donations coming in because we did a Mother's Day thing last week. We were trying not to butt them up. If you're like, oh my gosh, I wanted to help and I didn't even think about it, set it up. Do a Facebook post, do a live video. set it up that it either comes into your Venmo, comes into KW, our KW Cares Venmo. Just get creative right now. People love to give. The beauty is on Venmo too. They could give $5, they could give $2, and they can be compiled to whether we go to a store and buy what's needed or just convert them to actual gift cards for perishables or for the school to be able to go get what they need. So don't feel like it's like, here it is and I forgot to participate.
And guys, on Jamie's post from Facebook, I just created and posted this bingo sheet that I made with a bunch of different dollar amounts that I'm putting in my stories. And like, I'm doing a little like story around it. And then it's a bingo sheet. And it's like, help me fill my bingo sheet. Here's my Venmo. Here's the dollar amounts, like, and like helps kind of thing. So I posted that. It's a Canva template, and I posted it, so you can literally just go and change my Venmo to your Venmo and use it. So, guys, it's easy. Do something. Yeah. Cool.
Awesome.
Any questions about Red Day? Yeah.
For everyone that attends tomorrow, so we're going to have the lunch set up at 11:30 in our kitchen area. So those of you that are going to be here on site, we're going to have it all set up there, drinks, dessert, sandwiches, and so forth and so on. So it'll be at 11:30 tomorrow if you're trying to figure out your day and all that fun stuff. So we'll have it there.
Thanks, Henry.
No worries.
Perfect. And I'm going to just head you next for schedule, but you just hold on. You get shot together. Scott, we'll have you share the showing assistant class and program.
So if you haven't heard, we have started a showing assistant program in the office, and we had our inaugural class. I know Nick and Brooksy and Tim and Carol were there, and several others. We had a pretty good class, about 10 people. And this program is set up so that we've got agents that are qualified. They've gone through a training program, and you can hire them to go help you out and show some houses for you. We're going to be getting things up on the office Facebook page to coordinate finding their contact information and things like that. We've got a form that we gave out to them, and it'll be posted with that contact information. We're all independent contractors. The rates of what you pay them, it's all negotiable. We kind of gave them some guidelines of things to kind of make sure they're looking for. And we ask you as agents, if you're looking to hire them, to be fair, consider how much time it is. Showing 2 houses near where they live in Parker is a lot different than 4 houses in Boulder and Thornton and Lakewood and Aurora, right? So just be mindful of that when you negotiate that. We really think it's going to be something that provides a lot of value for us as agents to be able to leverage our time and use them, and also help the new agents gain experience. We were all there once, and it's a great opportunity for them to get out and show houses and learn different neighborhoods and learn how to do a lockbox like we learned yesterday, right, Nick? And all these things. So please use it. We're really excited about it. If anyone missed it and is interested in being part of the program, feel free to reach out to me. I'm going to put a post on the Facebook group once we iron out all the details, but we'll probably continue to do this maybe every month or two, offer another class. We've also got a Zoom recording if needed. So any questions or anything about that? Okay, well, thank you all very much. Hope it's a good value.
You breather, you get a switch hat now.
Sounds good. Okay, so guys, just a little Smedra update for y'all. Smedra will be opening their doors for in-person events here on June 1st. So Friday Fuse is going to be in person. Events are coming back. The annual bowling fundraiser that they do. So in-person events are coming back. And then a second piece that I wanted to touch on, they just partnered with a company called Forewarn. And this company, I knew I needed my notes. I don't know why I didn't bring them up here. Okay, so Forewarn analyzes billions of data points. So the purpose of this is safety and time safety. So they will analyze criminal records and financial records. So like credit, well, not specific credit information, but like if they have a foreclosure, it will ping them. So you can be as prepared as possible when you go to meet with them and know maybe if there's safety risk that might be playing a part. So me, if I am needing a referral from a different agent in from a different state, and I look them up on Forewarn and I see any suspicious criminal history, I might just ask William or Tim to come with me, right? We don't want you to not rule out working with these people. We don't want you to put them in a box, but we just want you to be prepared and have like knowledge for yourself to go and work with clients that you don't know. And then as far as your time safety, if you know they have a foreclosure on their history, you may be counseling them that way and not wasting time going and showing them houses at this point, things like that. So it's a great resource that Symetra just partnered with. It's free for agents that are Symetra members. So I'll put the link in the Facebook page where how to sign up and things like that. A little bit more information too, that may be a little bit more eloquently. Where is the Symetra office now?
Off of Arapahoe and Racing. So like to go to the east on Arapahoe, past the work. It's just right there on the north side. It's really nice office too. Easy to get to location.
I think too, something to keep in mind is things like this are really awesome tools. However, it's only for people that have been caught, right? It's for people that have already been caught, prosecuted, and found guilty for some things, right? So don't use it as such a safety net that you relax your safety and go meet people at properties that could do you harm. Don't ever go on a sign call by yourself. If I was ever going to send your license back or something, that would be it. I don't want to have to be one of the people that meets a police officer to identify somebody, and because they're not here anymore, right? So be very careful. There will always be someone to go with you, guys included, not just women. So bad things happen to guys too. So always take somebody with you if you're going to go on a sign call or anything else. I love that they have this in place.
Yeah.
That is good for people that have been prosecuted over things that have on record for things. There's a lot of people that do bad things that have never been caught. Yeah. So you can argue.
No, that's 100% true.
Yeah.
Women trust your instincts. You have way better instincts than guys do. You know, it's weird. It's weird. Yeah. So get out of there.
Yeah. And don't doubt yourself either. Like, I mean, I very rarely work with strangers, and there have been some that I'm like, you know what? For some reason, I just feel like Carrie needs to drive me there. And I mean, when I say that to him, he's like, I better listen because that is strange for her to obey. So really listen.
Well, the thing to keep in mind, even I don't know if you guys brought it up in the showing class, is never put someone else between you and the exit or an exit. So even when you're showing a house, open the door for them. Don't go in and leave them behind you at the door. Does that make sense? When you go upstairs, let them lead upstairs. Always keep the clients or anybody in front of you close to the exit.
Yeah. So with all of that being said, this is a great tool for you guys, but don't forget all of your training around safety and things like that. Still.
A good reminder, obviously, when that email came through, I was like, that's right. We do work with the general public, and we are exposed to stuff we forget about.
Okay, and then just the last update, Diamond Circle Awards and the silent auction were at the end of April. So I just want to say congratulations to everybody that won an award. And then we raised $8,000 for Rebuilding Together Denver Metro. So it's exciting, nice stuff to share there. So, cool. Any questions about the Metro or what's going on over there? Cool.
Good. Real quick, new listings coming up. I have some new listings they want to share. Yes, William.
We got a couple, I think.
Yeah.
Parker, we've got a 5-bedroom, 4-bath in Parker, Newland Meadows area right off of Main Street, Bridgegate. newer home built 2009, 4,200 square feet, fully finished basement with kitchenette. One of the largest backyards I've seen in Parker neighborhoods in a long time. 760.
Very nice.
And then we've got another 4,000 plus square feet downtown.
2,800 Wash Park investment opportunity for a fix and flip off of Pearl Street. We'll go live.
It's big house time.
Right. Yeah. So 2-story and a basement. Huge potential after repair value over $1 million.
Yeah.
Asking 675.
Nice.
And I ran the comps for remodels. Like,
Yeah, remodel costs start at 1.2.
Yeah.
I mean, the house is huge. It really is
For
a big
that area.
house.
Yeah, that area.
and it's cute and it's got like a ton of fun to it.
Yeah.
Like we got
Fun. Very nice.
Amy has a new listing. Amy.
I do. I have a new listing. It just went active. It's in Castle Rock. It's a 2-bed, 2-bath condo, 1063 square feet. We're listing at $305. It's at 466 Black Feather Loop, unit 507. I'm putting it in the Facebook group too. This community is super hot. Everything is selling in like 2 to 4 days and the prices are just jumping by leaps and bounds. So I'm really excited to see what's going to happen. But if any of you fabulous agents have buyers, come give me a call, 720-252-8782. I'll get you in today, right now.
On my way.
Very nice.
I actually office 2 doors down. So I'm like, I'm here from 9 to 5 every day anyway. Just call me, I'll let you in.
We actually had one go live tomorrow. It's a tri-level. It's a 2-bed, 2-bath. Could potentially turn one area into a third. It's got a sunroom off the whole back of the house, and then a detached loft is what I would call it. The families live there, they're original owners, so there's a lot of like care and upkeep of all the things, but then a few additions here and there. Lots of side concrete for like RV parking or extra vehicles. There's no HOA in that neighborhood, so and it's listed at $349,900. An actual house on a big lot over off like Buckley in Mexico area. So it's a great family home. It also could be a really good investment, not from the condition standpoint, just the price point standpoint. So it's like I said, tomorrow, and then our one over in Inglewood, 3-bedroom, 1-bath, 1,000 square feet, detached 2-car garage, I bumped to next week. So that'll go live. It'll be at $479, top to bottom, brand new.
I'm sorry, how much is the one in Aurora?
$349. All right. Okay, so we're actually ahead of time, but the last 10, 15 minutes, we are going to mastermind together around setting good daily habits, okay? Gary Keller, his book, The One Thing, is around, we all think we can multitask, and we can't multitask effectively multiple things at the same time, especially if there is not a proven pattern and cadence and process around what we do. And of course, everybody gets up and start close on, right? Thank goodness. Well, most everybody does, but that is a habit that we have habitually put into our lives. We don't have to think about it anymore. We're not going to just forget and run out the door naked. Hopefully, right? Some stage in life, we might get there again. But so what we're going to do is break into, I'm going to have you guys kind of scrunch to maybe like 4 tables. Everybody on Zoom, you guys are going to be put into chat rooms. Go ahead and, maybe elect a spokesperson at the tables and in the chat rooms. Hopefully you'll have an agent maybe that's been in the business for a while, or maybe it's not even real estate, that you have become a very good practice of daily habit. Maybe you're a marathon runner. Maybe you're very diligent at your finances. Maybe you're eating. It doesn't matter what the topic is, but I want you to mastermind around how did you become very good at a habit, or what are the obstacles that are getting in your way to keep you from that habit, okay? If you've ever been in MAPS coaching, you know you are asked the question, if something is going on, they say, where else does that show up in your life? Think about that. If you cannot get up and do something habitually every day that's in our self-care, how can we expect to do it in our day-to-day business? We want to. It's not the intention we're talking about. It's just the repetitious habitual behavior that is formed around it. So if you guys, like, if you three want to just kind of come this way and pick one of these 4 tables, and Brooke, see if you want to jump over, and then Katie's going to invite you to a breakout room or a chat room. So just follow what your Zoom is guiding you through, correct? Okay, so on Zoom, follow what it's saying to you. And then at your tables, go ahead and, if there's not enough, yeah, advice. Andrew!
Don't wash my face. I'm really bad at it, so I kind of lock it up. Oh, they're given.
You know, it's funny you say that.
So are you back? No one else joined the room. So if you just want to be a part of our table and bring us either chat or Scott's, and I have some. So, you know, it is funny. And I think it's just I did the other day, yeah.
I would say I've done this.
Who has
What it is.
I mean, my daily habits, especially in the morning, are what do I need? You make me up at 6 and then go outside right away. Morning outside doing my first walk of the day. And I say it was nice because it gets me out of bed, and I used to be someone that I could really long time.
Not just.
And then stay with my well, I know this for a while, like babysits, and she because then, I mean, it's bad. I met him on Friday. Sometimes I've been, and I want to just look great. Sometimes I get to help me if I want to pay. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like, where is this?
Well, that's how I started.
He walked over, right, or pulled out the sleeve sack, climbed up on the chair, turned her down the door, came over to me. No, you're right. I thought you were getting ready.
So that way, if I do.
4 or 5 years ago,
Better, I have to learn how to.
I got in one reading, okay, and then in the middle of it, wow. I know. And I mean, it's that podcast from Joyce and I were well, I think. But then I started doing it. It was like the one minute that I had myself, like coffee and on top of me. It was funny, I did it that one hour. It was the mindset starting to take place. Time thing. No, I just woken up and they were both my kids and a lot of animals. Lindsay, like, did he now? I'm having this trip that I learned the whole entire when I first led. So, you know, but then I realized now it doesn't matter where I wake up in the world or what time I wake up, I'm on that time decision and just really start my day. Just it's the foresight of my day, what I need to work on.
what you want to do.
That's awesome.
It's funny, I didn't like intend for that to become
Our God sometimes.
push hard. Yeah, you know what it started.
I was one of the transition something like that. I went to a dermatologist about a month ago, and I have he was saying that it helps me shower at night. I always said I'm not a morning person, any of that. And what I found is when I was with them, kind of like you do, shower and
Oh yeah.
forget the shower and I have to myself. But it would just take forever. And then I'd like, oh man, now I'm gonna be late for that. But ever since I started to shower at night, I get that out of the way, and I basically just wake up real quick, wash my face, kind of thing, instead of a whole ordeal. I can get rid of some of that. I'm able to jump right in right away. It helps the whole of my day. I think I was starting it off like mentally dragged out. But now that I've moved that, it's so much better. And it just changed the time.
Yeah, you're still doing it. You guys, we're going to take about 3 more minutes. So if you talked about kind of the positives of it, just make sure you visit obstacles or weaknesses within those habits, and then we'll share what works as far as getting yourself but that would be kind of the next part. Like what, you know, one of my it's not a matter of whether I want to. I also very good time for whatever reason. Surgery, massive surgery, ever since I worked out, and I could not ever get my strong. So I'm just like, really what is it?
So that's a new cover of credit.
Getting past that because I am very individual. And then the other thing you have to do, probably with my own, and it's a habit already. Other change where you're going to make your and then should I anytime you're getting address, it's like it always makes they're always like how much what am I going to do? What do I want to accomplish? What is it? Stop. Next time, reset. So maybe I'm not going to go Thursday. Maybe I could go sooner rather than later, like tomorrow. So you stop. Right. So that's how you set up. But in setting an appointment, you set yourself. I started doing that. Started that way. Yeah. Versus the program. We always explain why. They're all no, I'm going to go.
Make time. One call. And
you're like, really? Yeah. It's like they're really none of their business.
Yeah.
So it's like, I've already.
So I'm going to send you this video.
Before I had college, and then I was in engineering. I was like, I had like a 9 to 8 to 6 job, and just like going into networking and like studying for and coming here, I'm like trying to figure out like boundaries, but also like help you like for not traditional habits, help me where I'm learning from all of you, like what you guys are saying. You have to try to put it. I don't have it right now, but I want to learn what I guess for you. I should never do my to-do list for like the past people. I have not got to it yet. You just because those boundaries with
Yeah. Relationships. Okay, guys, if what? Taylor knows what if you don't want to eat, that's okay. I'm not talking to you. I had to take notes. Okay, guys. So if we can all kind of come back together. Okay, we're excited to hear what y'all are talking about because we break that conversation. Good stuff. So if everybody just wants to share kind of maybe a takeaway, let's start with a positive takeaway. I'm always a positive girl. I don't like to focus on negative. So where we're going to grow, we'll go to in a minute. But positive takeaways. I think they're bad. Yeah. Yeah. They didn't like our group environment. It's okay. Well, I'll apologize to them. So share kind of your positive takeaways of having this conversation.
Can I share yours? Yeah. So Jamie is very intentional about every step. So then at the beginning of the day, she has clarity to how her day is set up. And then from task to task, really setting that intention as she pivots from responsibility to responsibility. So that was a huge takeaway.
What tool do you use for that?
If you get the High Performing Habits Planner by Brendon Burchard, it has the clarity questions for morning and for night. And they're amazing because it really, first of all, you set your 3 priorities, not 10. You set like 3 priorities for your day. You also work through, okay, like if I'm looking forward into my day, where do I see things going awry, right? And how will I handle them? You know, things like that that just really set up your day for that. So that's what I use.
I love that.
And what was it?
High Performing Habits, the planner by Brendon Burchard.
Is it 90 days? Is it
set
in 90 days? It's funny, I just found that on Amazon. I was looking for a flow chart flow chart board, and I have no clue why. Maybe I need it, is why the book came up in the middle of my flow chart board search, but it's neat. You know, I gave the analogy to Carrie. Carrie likes very concrete. That's my husband, for those of you who don't know. And I said, I want you to hold out your hand. And this properties project is in your hand, and you may not close your hand because we will pivot 25 times before the day is over. But that doesn't mean we're not still on track. But stop holding on to it like this, because that's not reality. And that really does disrupt our brain. So I love that. Other takeaways from talking through this.
A dog will keep you on track.
That's what Katie said too. Katie had the same thing.
I love that kids' world too. We do a very good job of structuring our kids' world so that they have that guidance and structure, and we forget about it for ourselves.
Then they start leaving, and you're like, oh, I'm gonna be accountable to myself. Yeah. Okay, gentlemen at your table, any good takeaways or good, or who has a good habit?
Yeah, so my habit's at 12 o'clock. I go to lunch every day, and takeaways, I get satisfied.
Sweet. We were talking about, we don't take lunches. We should just go with William.
Yeah, I do it. No, I would say we kind of have similar things that we do first thing in the morning on purpose that has set positivity, to set mindset, even give energy boosts, depending on what those activities are.
Yeah, I agree. That's one that I share too. Huge. Very nice. Anybody at this table want to share? Yeah, the dogs. We all need dogs that wake us up. Okay, mine's a cat. Just pause at my face switch. 4 o'clock in the morning is shocking. Okay, where are areas of growth or obstacles that you kind of already know about yourself, or this kind of helps float up to the top?
I think something Jody said that is similar to something I'm going through, is getting back into a habit after falling out of a habit, especially in the realm of working out. It's hard to do that. Like once we're in those habits, it's great and it's easy to keep going, but it's hard to get that in. Getting over that barrier.
Yeah, absolutely. Any other obstacles or kind of mindset challenges you guys talked about? Or
sometimes for me it's consistency. You block out, like yesterday did my lead generation, like was a powerhouse for 2 hours, whatever. And then I'm like, I need to do that every single day. And then the distractions or the things that come up that are urgent but not important detract you from that. And learning how to say no to those or putting those off till later sometimes gets hard.
That's right. And I actually haven't met, what is your first name? Hannah. I'm Jody. It's nice to meet you. Hannah was talking about boundaries, and that's exactly what that is. We're so willing to break boundaries. And I almost feel like a habit, if we dissected it, a habit that is not happening is because of a lack of boundary in almost any, whether it's drinking, whether it's eating, sleeping, your dress, your work habits, whatever it is, it's going to come. What are your boundaries and how rigid are you? And sometimes that's to a fault or not to, you know. Well, good. Well, just kind of think around that. I was wanting to do a mastermind, and Gina and I actually were brainstorming this morning. You know, Gary Keller teaches us 66 days of something will help you put it into a habit. Maybe that's 66 days you promise that you are intend and accomplish 60 ounces of water. Maybe it's making your bed. Maybe it's stretching, whatever it is, saying a prayer, you know, whatever it is, to start showing yourself that you're capable of a habit. As I said, it starts showing up in other areas of your life. And if your life is a mess behind the scenes, don't expect anything different here. It's not now, not that we can't do our job, that's not what I'm saying, but you will feel you know, just without foundation and unsettled when it's not stable in other areas. You know, it does show up. We're one person, one being. So just really think about that. We're going to start a 66-day challenge. My intention wasn't to like put a plug in it, but it really is for you anyway. Start thinking about that one thing that you think you could handle for 66 days. And mine, I told Gina, and I really feel compelled to do this, is 30 minutes of activity of some kind without my phone in my hand. So in purposefully working out, but literally detaching. That is something that I just feel like, you know, I don't know what it is. I'm so addicted. It's not like social media. It's like making sure my clients, my emails, my texts, you know, it's like gonna make me go crazy. So anyway, think about that. You'll watch us push out what that'll look like. It's really simple, like a checkbox. I did it today, a checkbox, nothing bigger than that. So, okay. Well, good. Well, sorry we lost our online crowd, but thank you guys for the collaboration. It's, you know, I'm almost, I guess, at 4 years with KW, and there's still nothing that I find more valuable than this, is that we are agents together, but we also are in life together, and that collaborative environment helps us grow everywhere. So I appreciate anything that I lead. I like you guys to talk. So I may lead it, but you guys have to contribute. So we're done 5 minutes early. William can go have lunch and be satisfied. Thank you guys.